The world of interior design is vast, intricate, and endlessly fascinating. It's a space where creativity meets functionality, where colors, textures, and shapes come together to create environments that are not only visually stunning but also deeply personal and reflective of the people who inhabit them. Whether you're a seasoned design enthusiast or someone just starting to explore the possibilities of transforming your living space, there's always something new to learn. Today, we're diving deep into the secrets of interior design styling, tips, tricks, and hacks that will elevate your space from ordinary to extraordinary. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's get started. 1. The power of a focal point. Every well-designed room has a focal point, a feature that immediately draws the eye and anchors the space. This could be a fireplace, a stunning piece of artwork, a bold accent wall, or even a beautifully styled bookshelf. The key is to make this element the star of the room and arrange everything else around it. For example, if you have a striking piece of art, position your furniture to face it, and use complementary colors and textures in the rest of the room to enhance its impact. 2. Layering lighting. Lighting is one of the most underrated aspects of interior design, yet it has the power to completely transform a space. Instead of relying on a single overhead light, layer your lighting to create depth and ambience. Start with ambient lighting, like ceiling lights, add task lighting, such as table lamps or under-cabinet lights, and finish with accent lighting, like wall sconces or LED strips. Dimmer switches are a game changer. They allow you to adjust the mood of the room with just a flick of a switch. 3. The 60-30-10 color rule. Choosing a color palette can be overwhelming, but the 60-30-10 rule simplifies the process. Here's how it works. 60% of the room should be dominated by your primary color, usually a neutral, 30% by a secondary color, and 10% by an accent color. This formula ensures balance and harmony while allowing you to incorporate bold or unexpected hues without overwhelming the space. 4. Mixed textures. For depth. Texture adds dimension and interest to a room, making it feel more dynamic and inviting. Combine smooth surfaces, like glass or polished wood, with rough textures, like jute rugs or woven baskets, to create contrast. Don't forget about soft textures. Think plush throw pillows, cozy blankets, and upholstered furniture. The interplay of textures will make your space feel rich and layered. 5. Scale and proportion matter. Furniture that's too large can make a room feel cramped, while pieces that are too small can make it feel sparse. Pay attention to scale and proportion when selecting furniture. For example, in a small living room, opt for a sleek sofa with slim arms rather than a bulky sectional. In a large room, anchor the space with a substantial coffee table or a pair of oversized armchairs. 6. Declutter with style. Clutter is the enemy of good design, but that doesn't mean you have to live in a minimalist space. The key is to declutter thoughtfully. Invest in stylish storage solutions like woven baskets, decorative boxes, and built-in shelving. Keep surfaces clean and organized, but don't be afraid to display a few carefully curated items that bring you joy. 7. The magic of mirrors. Mirrors are a designer's secret weapon. They reflect light, making a room feel brighter and more spacious. Place a large mirror opposite a window to maximize natural light, or use a collection of smaller mirrors to create a gallery wall. Mirrors with interesting frames can also serve as statement pieces. 8. Play with patterns. Patterns add personality and energy to a room, but they can be tricky to get right. The key is to vary the scale of the patterns. Pair a large-scale print, like a floral wallpaper, with a smaller, more subtle pattern, like a geometric throw pillow. Stick to a cohesive color scheme to keep the look cohesive. 9. Invest in statement pieces. While it's important to stick to a budget, investing in a few high-quality statement pieces can elevate your entire space. This could be a designer sofa, a handcrafted dining table, or a unique light fixture. These pieces will serve as the foundation of your design and can be complemented with more affordable accessories. 10. Don't forget the ceiling. The ceiling is often referred to as the fifth wall, yet it's frequently overlooked. Consider painting it a bold color, adding wallpaper, or installing decorative molding or beams. Even a simple coat of white paint can make a room feel taller and more polished. 11. Create zones in open spaces. Open concept living can be challenging to design, but creating distinct zones can make the space feel more intentional and functional. Use area rugs to define seating areas, position furniture to create natural pathways, and consider using bookshelves or screens as subtle room dividers. 12. The art of accessorizing. Accessories are the finishing touches that bring a room to life, but less is often more. Choose a few meaningful items, like a collection of vintage books, a sculptural vase, or a piece of pottery, and display them thoughtfully. Group items in odd numbers, 3 or 5, for a more dynamic arrangement. 13. Go green. Plants are one of the easiest and most affordable ways to breathe life into a space. They add color, texture, and a sense of freshness. Choose a mix of sizes and types: tall floor plants like fiddle leaf figs, trailing vines like pothos, and smaller succulents for shelves and tables. Don't forget to invest in stylish planters that complement your decor. 14. Personalize your space. Your home should tell your story. Incorporate personal touches like family photos, travel souvenirs, or handmade items. These elements make your space uniquely yours and create a sense of warmth and authenticity. 15. Experiment and evolve. Interior design is not a one-and-done process. It's okay to experiment, make mistakes, and evolve your style over time. Start with a neutral base and gradually introduce new colors, patterns, and pieces as your taste develops. Your home should grow and change with you. 16. The Rule of 3. The Rule of 3 is a design principle that suggests grouping items in threes for a more visually appealing arrangement. This could be 3 candles on a mantle, 3 throw pillows on a sofa, or 3 pieces of art hung together. Odd numbers tend to create a sense of balance and harmony. 17. Use rugs to define spaces. A well-chosen rug can anchor a room and tie all the elements together. In a living room, make sure the rug is large enough to fit under the front legs of your furniture. In a dining room, choose a rug that extends at least 24 inches beyond the table on all sides to accommodate chairs. 18. Embrace negative space. Negative space, the empty areas around and between objects, is just as important as the objects themselves. Don't feel the need to fill every inch of your space. Allowing for some breathing room can make a room feel more open and serene. A well-designed home has a natural flow that makes it easy to move from one room to another. Consider how people will navigate the space and arrange furniture accordingly. Avoid blocking pathways with large pieces, and ensure there's enough room to move comfortably. 20. Think beyond trends. While it's fun to incorporate trendy elements, it's important to design for longevity. Choose timeless pieces and neutral foundations that won't feel dated in a few years. You can always update your space with trendy accessories that are easy to swap out. 21. The power of paint. Paint is one of the most transformative tools in interior design. A fresh coat of paint can completely change the mood of a room. Don't be afraid to experiment with bold colors, but always test samples on your walls first to see how they look in different lighting. 22. Mix old and new. Combining vintage and modern pieces creates a layered, eclectic look that feels curated and personal. Hunt for unique vintage finds at flea markets, thrift stores, or online marketplaces, and pair them with contemporary furniture for a balanced aesthetic. 23. The role of scent. Scent is an often overlooked aspect of interior design, but it plays a crucial role in how a space feels. Use candles, diffusers, or fresh flowers to create a welcoming atmosphere. Choose scents that complement the mood of the room: citrus for energy, lavender for relaxation, or vanilla for warmth. 24. Pay attention to details. It's the little things that make a big difference. Upgrade your hardware, like drawer pulls and cabinet knobs, replace outdated light switches, and invest in high-quality linens and towels. These small changes can have a big impact on the overall feel of your home. 25. Trust your instincts. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that your home feels right to you. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to break the rules. After all, the best designed spaces are the ones that reflect the people who live in them. Interior design is a journey, not a destination. It's about creating a space that feels like home, a place where you can relax, recharge, and express yourself. By incorporating these styling secrets and design hacks, you'll be well on your way to transforming your space into something truly special. Happy designing!